This is a paid advertisement from BetterHelp Therapy Online.
It's back to school season, and while I am more than happy not to be spending my days studying, I do miss learning new things and feeling like you're growing so much.
Yeah, I feel like as adults, we just never make the time to learn something new. Like, what was the last thing that you think you learned?
Probably my time, but that was months and months ago now. So I do want to reconnect with that sense of curiosity that I had as a child.
Yeah. And that's where therapy can help. It offers you a chance to have your back to school era no matter your age. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try.
Because it's entirely online, it's convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule, unlike school or college.
And all you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a therapist. And if you want, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
With over 5,000 therapists available, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a wide variety of expertise.
Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/HMD today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/HMD.
GoLoud.
Yeah, some people have that it thing that you're like,
Yeah.
you're actually not good looking, but you're attractive.
Yeah, you carry yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you wait for someone in prison?
Who you love?
Oh,
Me? Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Same, babe.
Oh, God. I'm just
I just love smelling in the morning. Even this morning bread.
Oh,
You just smell so cute. Like. Welcome to Home I Drink with Charleen and Ellie. Our podcast is like a group chat between your best friends, the girls' bathroom on a night out where you spill all the gossip on relationship dilemmas and life. If you're a returning listener, welcome back. And if you're a new listener, hello and welcome. We're waving to the cameras. We have full video episodes on YouTube if you're more of a visual girl or guy. 12 p.m. on a Thursday, and our main episodes are audio Wednesdays at 12. And then our bonus episode, if you're not sick of us by then, are Monday at 12, and they're called Home I Drink Extra Juice. You can listen to them on the GoLoud app or wherever you get your podcasts. On this week's episode of Home I Drink, we talked about unconventional ways of meeting people, of dating. We talked about online dating, our experience, how it kind of is these days to date. Like, how do you meet people? Like, what is the new way to meet people?
It seems like the only way.
Yeah.
In our generation, is that the only way to meet
Yeah.
people?
The more online you are, it's like the less in real life you are. We're all betting to our phones all the time. I'm always thinking, like, if we're in a shop or something, like, you're not really looking out to meet anyone because you're
Like this.
in your phone.
Yeah.
You're on Tinder swiping. Away. We chatted also about our peaks and bleaks of the week.
Oh, I like that.
We done Phone a Friend, where a lady has a boyfriend who's gone into prison and she's wondering should she stay with him. We also have a dilemma about a friendship and a friend who is acting young and wild and free, but the friend is in a relationship and doesn't feel like their values align anymore in a friendship. And we just chatted about little bits and bobs in between. So
We're talking all spooky at the start again.
Ooh, oh, sorry, yeah, about the ghost. 2 ghosts I've seen recently. Stay tuned. How are you, girl?
All good, girl. How are you?
you? Good.
Tired.
Same.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not as bad today. My period wiped me out, though.
Oh,
Wiped out.
does it?
I was gone. I was so tired.
Are you?
Yeah. Pretty
Not
bad.
really fun. I'm sick of the sun. Go away.
I love
Fuck
the
off.
sun.
No.
This is my ideal weather.
No.
It needs to stay like this.
No, like it was scorching hot on Saturday.
But I'm
Scorching.
raging. I've not planned to do any content, and like, this is such good content weather.
When it's sunny in autumn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, me and Dana's going to go do it, and it's sunny tomorrow.
When the leaves are
But
all
it says
falling.
sun and clouds, so
No, you'll get a few rays here and there.
I just hate when it's dark. It makes me depressed.
I love it. See, when it starts getting dark in winter at like 5 o'clock. I'm like, yes.
No. Gonna do a sea swim today, actually.
Are
Going to
you?
be really nice.
What, like a late one?
Yeah.
I've seen
in
a
the
few
evening.
people doing that lately.
It looked unreal last night. It was all pink sky.
Oh, like
the sunset, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so hopefully it stays.
I've never used my dry robe actually.
I've never got one.
Mom got me
I
one
feel
for
like,
my
is the
birthday.
snuddy the same thing or not really?
I think the dry robe was like the outside of it is like a coat material kind of,
Oh.
and the inside is kind of
like shiny.
floofy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
literally went
the
on
fluff
one.
is like a towel, is it? No.
No, the fluff is like fluff, so I'm like, I don't really know how I'd feel about that on my
Oh.
skin. Yeah,
Oh, I don't like
when
that.
you're wet.
Oh.
Maybe it's just to keep you warm. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's actually to dry
No,
yourself.
I literally went on one sea swim. She bought me a dry robe. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Yeah, you loved them for a while. I think you went on a few.
Maybe 2 if I was pushing it.
It's so nice though.
It was
Just
clear.
getting out there. I wish I lived near the sea.
I know. Loved it.
I know.
She could afford to live by this.
I know, it's too expensive. I need to get back into routine now because I'm back in the country for the next while.
Yeah.
It's so hard to keep a routine when you're not,
It doesn't work.
like, it's not a routine. That's one con. There's a couple of cons, but that's one I'd say about our job. I find it hard not having
Routine.
routine. And like, that sounds like a real silly complaint, but I think if I don't have a routine, I spontaneously combust. Over time, I'm like,
Really combust. No, it is hard though, but like even little shit like this whole new PT thing that I'm on now.
yes.
We were away last week for 2 nights. How was I making any food that like, and then that panics me because I'm like, I'm not at home making my food. So how do I make good decisions while I'm out? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, but
shit
you can
like that.
still, yeah.
like racks my brain then.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, the whole week is just thrown in the bin.
Yeah.
And it was.
What's that? It's called like a throwaway mindset or something like that or something. When you do, like, that's like me. If I eat one bad thing, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
may as well eat shit for
The gig is up.
there.
Yep. Like,
Oh.
that's so bad, but that's what happens.
Yeah, it's hard. But now routine back
Yeah.
in autumn swing, back to school, weather.
Let's go back to school.
Can't believe it's October. Nearly.
Shit, it is, isn't it?
Guys,
What have we left?
we're gonna do a Halloween
A week
episode.
of it.
I know, I'm just living ahead of time. We're gonna do a Halloween episode.
Mm-hmm.
We really want to get someone spooky on.
Someone-
Speaking of spooky, actually,
Oh,
seen a ghost on Friday.
did you?
Yeah,
Where?
in my room, all above my bed.
Where?
Not above my bed. Like, so basically, I opened my eyes.
Your mom's house or your house?
No, my house, my apartment. I was in the bed and I was having a dream. Can't remember what the dream was, but my head, whatever. I was just like lying like this, and I like popped open my eyes, and I never do that. And when you wake up from a dream, you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
it was like I was wide awake. I was not asleep, and there was just like this figure. Like, it was really dark in my room now, but I could just see a figure standing in front beside the bed. I swear to God,
Like
But I
on your
wasn't-
side of the
yeah,
bed or where?
my side near the wardrobe, and I was like, but I wasn't scared. Like, do you know you think your heart be racing? I
Yeah.
wasn't, but like my legs done this in bed. They done like a little, and I go, Stano.
Jig.
I go, Stano, and then he just didn't even wake up, and then I look back and it was gone. And I was like, oh, I'm going back to sleep.
And was it moving or
CBA.
anything?
No,
It was just there.
it's there. Maybe it was my granddad's.
Maybe it was.
Because I wasn't scared. I know I'd done a little leg kick, but it was like when someone is crawling into a corner. That's what I
Yeah.
was doing. Like, it was kind of like that. I was crawling. So I didn't even wake up.
Nah.
So he was no help. And then that was grand. The next day I told Dano, he's like, you're talking to. But I seen him before in my room. Because one night I woke up and Dano, I go, Dano, what are you doing? Get back into bed. And I looked down, he's in the bed.
Oh no, sure.
Yeah. It was the same, just a figure like, you can't see it was just like
Like an outline.
nearly, yeah.
And do you know if it's a man or a woman or?
I think a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
If it was a woman, I'd be more freaked out because I don't know any dead women. So yeah, I think it's a man. And then that was grand. And I was kind of scared. The next night I didn't sleep well because I wasn't scared of it at the time. But then I was like, I don't really want to see it again either.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
really fussed on that. Like, and then slept bad that night. So I was having horrors then because I was tired. And then the next day, I was in Sophie's apartment and Dano was in mine. He texted me going, what the fuck, Alexa just talked by herself. She just said, the average height of men in Ireland is 177 centimetres. Out of nowhere. I was like, Dano, did the TV say something that could have sounded like,
Yeah.
Alexa, what's the average height of men in Ireland? Who's
The
like,
thing with
no.
Alexa is you have to say Alexa
Yeah.
to ask it something
Mhm.
like, or like was it connected to his phone or something or like
It's not on his phone.
why
It's
was
mine.
you googling that?
On mine.
Yeah.
And I don't Google the height.
The average
of men.
height of men in
So
Ireland.
then I was trying to log into my Amazon account to see if I can, because you can check, you can play back voices of what you've asked Alexa
Can you?
in your app. But I had to re-download it also. It was all a big, I didn't do it in the end. But you can press it and you can like, someone found out their boyfriend was cheating on them through doing that before. Seen it on
How?
TikTok. Because it was like all these girls asking to, I think it was, they found out that they'd had girls in the house. And by all these girls being like, Alexa, play this song, bless her.
Oh my.
So you can check what it said. So
God.
that night I'm glad I didn't, because imagine I had checked it and it was like a ghost saying, Alexa, what's the height of it? But yeah.
But the fact that you think that you were seeing a man in your room and then Alexa
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's just randomly talking about the average height of men in Ireland. Like what?
But then is it trying to tell me it's an Irish man? My Grampy's not Irish. Dano's Grampy's Irish.
Could it be Dano's grumpy?
Could be.
That's mad. They do
Yeah.
say though, if you're not if you see something like that and you're not afraid, it's someone that you know.
Someone you know. Yeah. So yeah. My ghosty stories. But like I'm not open. And then I was like,
Be sleeping with a night
please,
light
no,
on.
I don't want, like, I was like talking to myself, I was like, I don't want to see no ghosts anymore. Because I just don't want to be open to that really.
Yeah. Don't want to open that into your life, like
I'm glad they only come at night time. Like if I saw you during the day, I would be freaked out. Just pop up in the kitchen.
just a little ghost
Don't.
just chilling there.
Don't come in the kitchen. No, I take it back. I'm all brave now because it's bright and then in my bed.
Yeah, you'd be shit.
And then the next night I wore a face mask, an eye mask, and then I was fine. Slept really well.
Because it was
Because I knew if even if I popped my eyes, I wouldn't see anything.
Oh, well then. You might just have to keep that on you.
If I started feeling stuff now, that'd be a different story. And then we were in the group chat. See all that about Emma? Because I told in the group chat.
I clicked into to get rid of the notification because I had the fear of God and I was just can't talk to anyone.
In my group chat, I put in, obviously I saw it, and then all the girls are coming out with these ghost stories. Like Emma used to see like the little man in her house when she was younger. She's like, the little man is here, like little man, blah, blah. And then she said the energy like grew and grew. So like one day her mom walked by Emma's bedroom and there was a man and he just like moved. And Emma was out of her cot. So he took her out of the cot. Whatever the ghost was. Yeah.
She's my chocolate.
No, I know.
What?
I know, yeah. Took her out of the cot. And then a priest had to come to the house and bless it or something.
Fuck off.
And it said it was like the darkest energy he's ever felt. Like, woo.
Oh, I get goosey pimples. What?
I know.
As much as I love like horror movies and I love being scared and I love that, I don't think I'd ever mess with shit like that.
No.
And I've never seen
doing a Ouija board.
Yeah, I've never seen I don't think I have anyway. I've never. Have I?
Can we get a medium on?
Yeah.
A psychic
Queeve
medium.
was seeing my granny in her room only when
Yeah.
she got the extent. So we got an extension on the house, and Queeve got taken out of my room, obviously for her own room. And whatever way the bed was in the room, like the way her bed is, it's really, really long down to the end of the bathroom. Like if you're looking the hallway down, and she said she just saw her granny standing in the hall. Like she's like,
looking at her?
Yeah, she's like, I wasn't afraid. Like I was just looking at her, and I was like, oh, and that was it. Like
I love.
she's
to know
never
how
seen
they,
it
like,
before that or after.
I wish I stayed looking at it and seeing how it disappeared. Because like, does it just like
Yeah, or like.
fade away?
Say
Like
something to me. I thought I saw a ghost, but it was my actual real nanny in my room. She just didn't know where the bathroom was, so she ended up in my bedroom. God love her. I was like, Nana, get out!
was the other nanny the one that wasn't dead then?
My dad's mom.
Oh.
She used to come to my house for Christmas all the time, and this was when I used to sleep in the makeup room, and the door was closed. And I just opened my eyes, and God rest her soul. Like love her so much. She's so cute. 2 foot nothing. Like she was the smallest little lady in the world, adorable. I just opened my eyes and she's just in my room.
Oh my god, no! I shit myself.
Yeah, my auntie had to come in and take me out. I was like, it's not the bathroom, come on. I was like,
You
ah!
happy it's not
I was like, what am I seeing? Yeah, Jesus.
just Nana.
It's just Nana.
Lost
She's on the
Nana.
toilet. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a ghost.
I'm like, how? There's so much we don't know about the world. Like, how is there? What even is a ghost? Like, how is it a thing? Like, how is it?
Like, why is it here?
Why is there only some people can see it? Why is there only some people get to be ghosts?
They say because
Why are
if
some-
there's a job that isn't finished or something like, or
Did you say
there's
that?
a reason that they're here.
They do say that. And then it was weird when I was cleaning out my drawers and I found the book that my grandma wrote for me, and then cleaning out my attic and I found my granddad's first teddy bear as well. Yeah, that around like about
Holy
100
shit.
years old. Yeah.
Scary,
Did
isn't
you
it?
see the TikTok? And I think I've said it on here before. It's someone pulling out their granddad's first baby grow, and they're like, he was just a boy.
Oh,
When you think of anyone just being small, I'm like, it just breaks my heart.
like that they were a tiny baby at one stage. Like,
Yeah.
that is really cute.
I think it humanizes everyone being like, oh, they're just a human too.
Yeah, like I look at my mom and I'm like, she was never my age.
Yeah.
Never.
They're just like this character in your life.
Yeah, I'm like, she's always just been that
A
age.
mom.
And
She's always been mom. Like,
Yes.
do you know what I mean?
she just was that age.
Yeah.
And that's it.
There was a time that she didn't have kids. Like, mad.
The hell.
Crazy.
Would you ever like to be reincarnated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As myself. No.
Like, would you like to come back again? Sorry guys, my
As a-
nose is...
Would I be aware that I've come back?
Did you ever hear babies saying things? Yeah.
Remember their lives.
Free.
Ooh. Maybe as an animal.
What would you come back as?
Dolphin. Or a
Why
shark.
did I know you were going to say it
Or a
all?
shark.
Would you?
Shark, probably, because dolphins probably get eaten.
Yeah.
How cool would that be, like?
Just knowing
something
that you were here
flies,
before.
or birds.
Yeah.
But then it would be really sad because you can't talk to anyone.
I don't know if I'd like to come back as a person knowing that I've been here before. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't like to know.
that's a bit weird.
But then if I don't know, there's no point.
Mm.
Because I'm not aware. I don't want to be buried. So
Mm.
grim.
We ended up talking about this one day as well. I can't remember. I don't know. Like, I'd like to be buried, but like, none of my family are buried in Dublin.
Oh.
So I'm like, and I don't know where my mum and dad want to be buried.
Mm.
I think we go back down to
People
Limerick.
usually want to go where they're from.
But then when I'm hopefully at the ripe age of 100 and I die,
Yeah.
I'll, please God, have a family.
Mm-hmm.
I'll more than likely live in Dublin. So Or do I go back with my mommy when I'm 100? Like, do
You
you know what I mean?
can't. Depends on the
How does
plot.
it work?
Depends on if there's a big plot and all, because you can.
Don't know if I'd like to be cremated.
Yeah.
Something about that.
either.
I don't know.
You can also be turned into a tree.
That would be lovely.
Yeah. It's kind of like being buried. I think your body's still whole. Like, I don't like this.
I don't know. When Taylor was cremated and I was just holding her ashes, I was like,
Oh. Yeah, it's nice that people have a party though as well. I
yeah,
think
she's
that's
still
nice.
in the gaff, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
And you can get like jewellery made, like tattoos of.
I don't know. I don't want to think about dying.
No,
too
same.
much.
Feel sick. If
Yeah.
I think about this in bed, spiral. No, I actually was going to abyss.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
hey.
just think when we go sleep, like definitely something happens. Like we definitely go somewhere. You can't just be lying there for 8 hours.
It's weird. Yeah, your body just goes.
I don't like the idea of sleeping. I get really scared every night to go to sleep.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm the biggest narcoleptic fuck.
I
in the
like how
world.
I feel
love it.
after I sleep, but I don't like going to sleep. I'm like, sometimes I will wait. Like if I know I'm falling asleep, I'll wake myself up because I don't want to go to sleep.
What the hell?
I think it's an issue actually.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah, girl.
the problem that I have. We want to talk about a celeb current affair. Dave Grohl from Foo Fighters, he's a frontman of Foo Fighters, just announced on Instagram that he'd been unfaithful and fathered a baby with a woman who was not his wife. And he was known as like the good guy of rock music.
Aww.
So this is a statement. I've recently become the father of a new baby daughter born outside my marriage. I plan to be a loving and supportive parent to her. I love my life with my wife and my children. I'm doing everything I can to regain their trust and earn their forgiveness. We're grateful for your consideration toward all children involved as we move forward together. Dave.
Aww. See, just because it's worded like that, I'm like, aw. But like,
Yeah. I like that he took ownership, but he also probably was told to that. Like if he's
publicist
or
and all
yeah.
that.
Either way people would know. So it's like he can spin the narrative if you want.
Do you think you'd have to come out with something like that? Say there's so many celebrities that have babies outside of things and like,
Do you reckon?
yeah.
And just deny it, like
Or just never mention it, like.
yeah. There's people who try like to be like, that is my dad, like my baby's dad.
No.
Like if they look like someone, they'll like pretend that.
I saw some girl doing that in Dr. Phil. She was convinced that her dad was Eminem, and her mom and dad were literally sitting there with her, like, no, he's not.
That
Like,
is delusional.
yeah, she was on Dr. Phil and she was showing pictures of like Eminem and Eminem's daughter being like, that is me. And her mom was like, no, it's not.
Oh, she needs more than Dr.
She just
Phil.
convinced herself that it was her dad, yeah.
Oh no. Or the girl that thinks she looks like Madeline McCann, or is Madeline McCann.
Do you remember
You know her?
that?
She's still going. I see her. on
Is
TikTok.
she?
Yeah. She's still
Where's she from? Or she,
Russia or something.
is it?
Doesn't look one bit like
Does
her.
it not?
No.
But she's telling everyone that she is her.
Yeah.
Like that, you can't.
You must be, that's a sickness though, if you're
Like-
not that person and you're trying to be.
Convincing yourself that
Yeah.
you are, like,
Yeah.
scary.
It's not good.
Mm-mm.
We were in London on Thursday to Friday.
We were.
And it was a lovely time.
I like London as a city.
I love London City.
And I like the way you can next
for
day
the
deliver
nicest
things.
food. Yeah.
Next day
Both of us
deliver.
had no outfit for
Yeah.
the gala.
No, we were in the taxi when we got to London and we were like, right, we've no outfits, what do we do? Next day deliver something because in the UK, you know, it will definitely be there.
Yeah.
And by sure it was.
It
Next
was.
morning, arrived to the hotel.
It's really good.
Isn't it? And
Yeah.
the meal, sorry, I got across you there. The meal.
Oh, we went for something called Hakkasan.
Is that a chain or is it?
I think there's a few of them for some reason.
that
Do you
was
think there's a few?
easily one of the nicest meals I've ever had.
Top 3
Yeah.
for me. Delicious. Now my stomach did not agree.
Oh, did it not?
No.
Well, I puked it all up actually that night.
yeah, I
to be fair.
puked
Not really.
the next morning. But oh
When
my
I was eating it, it was delicious.
It was delicious. I think it was just how late I ate. I think that's why my stomach. And we drank as well.
It was like 11 o'clock we were having that food.
Yeah. But I got Wagyu steak.
Yeah,
and
your steak was banging.
what else? That's all I got.
Is that all you got?
I tried everyone else's.
Did
Then.
you look at starter on?
Oh,
We
I
got
steak-
noodles.
Oh, noodles. Yeah.
They were
And
lovely.
rice. The rice is unreal.
Rice is nice. What should I get? I
It's the
got.
type of food that you like dream of for the rest of your life.
No, I'm actually starving thinking of.
Yeah, same.
I got prawn toast like balls.
Oh
Like generally prawn toast normally comes like
Oh,
flat. This is
it
literally a
was
ball. And then I got some sort of honey. Was it
Cod
cod?
or sea bass.
Oh, sea bass, wasn't it?
Kaylee got the cod, I think. Yeah.
Some sort of honey sea bass. Oh,
Delicious.
absolutely delicious.
Everything was just like melt in the mouth.
What did Carol get? That was unreal as well. Did she get prawns?
Prawns. Prawns.
They
yeah.
were unbelievable
yeah.
too.
Garlic and honey or something.
I'm absolutely laughing.
My stomach is actually grumbling
We
here.
get something after this?
Yeah.
Yeah, dessert.
I need to sprout.
Oh, I was going to say pizza or something, but all right.
No, back.
Yeah,
Back to
I know.
school.
Yeah, I guess right.
I love sprout. I feel like sprout feels like a treat because it's so nice. If I made it at home, it would hit the same.
Yeah,
But I love when they make them in sprout.
I get a wrap. have to get
Oh yeah.
something
Wholesome.
girthy.
Yeah.
Can I just cut across you really quickly there? Nicola texted me there in the bonus episode. If you listen to this week's bonus episode, I was chatting about the weather and stuff in
Is
Portugal.
after going good now?
No, she texted me.
What?
She said the weather is absolutely terrible for Portugal this weekend. Woo, guys!
He's not
Movie
going.
nights in Portugal. Yay!
That would be nice.
It's like
I love when there's bad weather somewhere and you don't like
it's pissing
if
rain
you want it to be bad.
and there's lows of 16 degrees. It was nicer in Ireland last Saturday.
Portugal's not very like consistent anymore, I feel like, with weather. It
Really?
can be bad, yeah.
But it's so funny, like every day after it is
It's
after
gorgeous.
and before. Is
But that
good.
could completely change.
No,
Are you on AccuWeather? weather? That's the best one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to have a look at that.
We had a rant in for our bonus episode. So our bonus episode is a little bit less structured than this episode, I suppose. But every week we have a rant of the week. So we give our own rants, things that piss us off, and people send in the rants that piss them off. So I'm going to read it out first. And that sparked a thought in our heads for the topic of this episode. So I'm going to read out the rant first. My rant is about dating apps. I met my ex in person when I was in college, but after we broke up, I found it really hard to meet new people. So my friends pushed me to try online dating. I ended up deleting my account recently because most of the men don't seem to take it seriously or are unwilling to commit. I don't know if this is because they're not using the app for genuine reasons or it's because they're afraid to commit to someone because they're holding out for something better, who might only be a couple of swipes away. They seem to ignore someone they have a connection with because they have more matches to fall back on. Some men have even boasted to me that they have 100 plus matches and can't get around to everyone.
Jesus.
It's as if it's a game of collecting as many matches as they can get. For fuck's sake,
Mario
a
Kart
card game.
Yeah, collect the coins.
Match attack. For fuck's sake. People have very high beauty standards or checklists too and almost demand someone meets them before they even get a reply. It's also superficial and only seems to be used for boosting egos and not finding love. So that is what sparked the idea for this week. I think that's so true. Who was it recently telling us that? Oh, Sabrina. So before going on Love is Blind, she found it really hard on dating apps because a lot of people, it's not very straightforward. A lot of people just want a date or a shag.
Yeah.
They just want it for...
I love listening to people's story times on TikTok about like dating apps and stuff and dating. And a few of them that I've seen recently are like where, so this couple will go on a date, a first date or whatever. And when the girl gets home, as on yesterday, she got home and she texted her man. She was like, look, I'm just not really feeling it. Like,
Yeah.
you were a lovely guy. Thanks so much for the coffee or whatever. It's just,
Do you make a Revolut?
oh, he asked for the $6 back. He asked for $6 back for the coffee.
That's disgusting.
What?
That's
He was like, yeah, I agree. Didn't really fancy it either. You can send me my $6 for the coffee and send her like a link or something to send.
bullet dodged. Well and truly dodged.
Imagine.
For fuck's sake.
Don't ask for a coffee and then because it doesn't go your way, you
I'm
ask
like
them
a
to
kid
pay.
throwing his toys at his pram. Like,
He basically sent an invoice for the coffee because she didn't want to
didn't
go on
want to.
another date.
sick people, honestly. So we want to talk about finding love, and in particular, like maybe different ways people have found love and discovered it. It was obviously all about how superficial dating apps are, so we want to go back and chat about finding love in person. So what do you think about dating apps? What's your take and experience?
I've never been on one.
Ah,
Well, we made a
Okay.
Hinge. Was it Hinge? Is that what's called? Tinder? I don't know. What was it called?
Bumble? No, Hinge.
Was it Hinge?
Yeah.
We made a Hinge for me.
Yeah.
In your apartment one night.
You chatted to a couple, but nothing went anywhere.
No.
You didn't want to though.
Guys, they're so expensive.
What?
You have to pay for them.
How much?
There's like different tiers that you can pay for to like be able to do like different things with people.
Oh, you can get more likes and all,
Is that
and
what,
more.
yeah, or you
yeah.
can send roses or some. I don't bleed. No, I really don't know.
And when you were going on it, like, did you feel, you obviously stopped talking, but would you have met up with them? Or like, how did you feel just texting someone that you'd never, because everyone else you probably met in person.
Yeah,
How did it feel texting someone who like you don't really actually know at all?
I think on the dating apps you know why they're texting you, so it's not like it's very kind of straightforward. Like it wasn't really a beat around the bush kind of.
True, but you don't really know what they want though.
Yeah, but you know
they
why
want,
they're on it.
Yeah, they want to do something with someone.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be. Like,
Yeah.
but it is so true what the girl said about men having like, I think in these days there's too many options.
Do you reckon?
And I think that's what she meant by saying like they're always waiting for something better, because it's like it's not normal to see this many faces as we see. We swipe, we probably see thousands of faces a day
Yeah.
on TikTok, let alone someone going on a dating app. Like that probably does create a mentality of like, oh, she's nice, but like, well, there might be someone better. And if there could be like one swipe to love my life, like it probably is a bit of that.
Like gambling or like the lotto or something.
Yeah.
Like there's always like
Yeah, maybe it gets a bit addicting.
the whole like swiping thing of it.
Yeah, and it is an ego thing because if you get liked, you're like, ooh, like you like,
Yeah,
you like,
you know that they're only liking you because they saw your picture.
yeah,
And obviously, when you're uploading onto the profile, you're uploading your best self.
of course,
Like obviously.
yeah, men pictures of dogs.
But I've never had. I've never been on them long enough. Tried to go on Raya before.
Oh yeah,
Never got approved.
oh yeah.
You have to be let into it.
You have to get
You have to get referrals.
referrals.
Yeah.
Is it just why is that?
I don't know. Yeah. So I tried to get into Raya, couldn't. But apparently, it's not that great.
Really?
Mm.
I think you can put location on for everywhere,
Oh, can you?
so you can get people from like around the world.
I wouldn't be arsed. Why?
Like
Like
they might fly on a PJ.
on a PJ.
Please God,
Oh
you
God.
could be lucky that way.
No, well, I never stayed on. I think we just had a bit of shits and giggles too.
Yeah.
Kind of, didn't we?
I done it once. I was on Tinder when I was like 17.
Yeah.
Are you even allowed to be on Tinder then?
You said it years ago, so it doesn't really matter now.
Yeah,
It's nearly
no, not that I'd get in trouble, but
Oh.
like I don't think it's for underage.
I should be 18.
Was I 18?
Maybe you were just on the cusp.
No, I was 17.
Oh, well.
But I like met up, but I actually knew of the guy.
Okay.
So when I seen him, I was like, Grant.
Yeah, I
Actually,
know
already
him. Yeah,
fancied him. Like,
he's
so
real. Like,
yes, that's fine. But then that was the only person I ever met up with, dating app wise. But then online people, I met up with one, but we were texting for a little bit, and then like went on a walk. And I was just like, I just don't think for me.
that's the way.
But then again, I met Dano online.
True.
But I just knew Dano, like, because we were sending voice messages and all straight away. Like,
Do you think that makes a difference? I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you can kind of get their vibe.
I
But
only
if I had to pick, I'd prefer to meet someone in real life.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just randomly meet them and then be texting them. It's like it nearly like breaks.
Ice. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I think I've only met one person. Like, so no, actually, I met him first.
In person.
Yeah, that was in person
Yeah.
first, and then texting them, and then went out on a date with them.
Do you give someone more of a chance in person than online? 100%. Because I
Yeah.
think men photograph terribly. A lot of men do. I don't know what it is. Is there weird poses or like the picture? Maybe it's the picture.
I love this.
Yeah. No,
I love
finger.
this. It's my favorite.
It's maybe it's the photos they pick up themselves that
You're like, no,
could have done better there.
way better. Like,
So I think 100%, and I think someone's vibe is more attractive. So like someone might not be the most attractive looking person on paper,
Mm.
but then the personality is so good.
there
And
really
some people
is.
just
Is that
have
what you
it.
just called it.
Yeah, some people just
Yeah.
have that it thing that you're like,
Yeah,
you're actually not good looking, but you're attractive.
yeah. You carry
Was it-
yourself.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Or it
you're
can be-
funny, or like
Can be the fact that someone isn't a great texter. I
Yeah.
truly think
Yes.
some people are just
dry.
yeah,
Yeah,
but in person they don't come across like that.
yeah,
Like it's like opposites.
yeah.
It's only so much you can portray through a text.
100%. And with text, you probably get bored quick as well. If someone is being dry, you're less likely to keep texting them. Whereas if you're meeting up with someone, you probably would stay on the date. But like if you're texting, you're like, I'm wasting my time.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Scroll. Goodbye.
What was it like before dating apps? I always think of this as well because say if you're in a club or like years ago before phones, like
Mhm.
how did you get in contact with people?
I feel like anything I ever had growing up, like when I was a teenager or
Yeah.
even whatever, you always knew the person. It was never a case of just someone online. I always knew them.
I'm trying to think.
There was never anyone who was like, because I feel like it was harder back then. What did you have, fucking MSN? Did we even have profile pictures on that thing?
Yeah, no.
I can still hear that, the MSN sound in my head.
No, but I'm thinking like years and years ago before us, before our time.
Like my mum and dad's age.
Yeah,
like.
like do you write your number down on a piece of paper and give it?
I don't know actually how they met. I must ask them.
My mum and dad met at a Dubliners concert in London.
Did they have phones then?
I don't know what they have. When
Okay,
did
let's
they
go
met?
back another generation before that.
You'd be like, marry me, okay?
Okay, yeah. Do you knock for
Literally-
each other like
Yeah.
in your 30s?
What the hell?
I don't know,
That's bizarre.
isn't it?
Do you think you find it hard to like say if you met someone and they gave your number or you gave your number either way, would you find that awkward? Say if you were drunk the night before and you have the number,
Mm.
would you find it awkward to then have to call them?
Absolutely.
I'd be like kicking my legs, running around the room while on the phone. Hey.
What?
Do you remember when you were younger? I used to love being on the phone for hours.
Oh, why did you pull all-nighters on
And
the
I'd be in
phone?
the kitchen twirling my hair, literally on the phone. Someone.
Why did we do that?
I don't know.
And what the fuck did we talk about?
Shy. Who you loving?
Oh, I feel sick.
Me? Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Same. Babe.
Oh God, I feel sick. Like, what did we talk
But
about?
why was that like the most exciting thing ever? Like, I remember my brother doing that as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
I remember the who you love and text and all.
Yeah.
And you sent a big row of kisses after.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
It was just so fun. I'd love to know I was on talking to people on the phone. About.
I wouldn't.
I remember I used to talk to this guy and he lived like it used to felt like long distance, but he literally lived like, I don't know, other side of Dublin. And we just always, we never met up. We just rang on the phone all the time.
Do you remember his name?
Yeah.
Wonder what he's doing with himself now.
Let's check.
Check, please. And let's see what he's doing with his life. I wonder would he remember being on the phone to you? Like, how old were you?
That's what I always think. I'm like, is
Yeah.
he thinking like, I was 15, I'm going to say.
I hope to God you find him.
He's on private.
Oh, show me his bio. Is that his mum and dad?
Yeah. Ah, God.
Hope you're doing
But yeah,
well.
I think, I don't know, maybe we were just friends or pen pals because apparently we were because we weren't meeting up.
Literally pen pals.
Yeah, but we used to always ring each other.
So weird. isn't it?
Yeah,
God.
it's giving me such a flashback. So at the moment, another reason that sparked this topic for this week, in Spain there's a new phenomenon to find love online. So you go to the supermarket in Mercadona between 7 and 8 p.m. and put an upside down pineapple in your carts. And then if you see someone who has a pineapple in their trolley who you like, you should let them know by gently crashing into them. And go
Gently
from there.
crashing
Just gently like bumper cars. Shops in Spain have actually had to call police because they were so overrun by teenagers looking for love and have started to take pineapples off the shelves.
I just want to know who was the main culprit to start this trend. Who sat at home and said, like, how do you start that off? Do you know what I mean? Because
I think it was the supermarket done it. Like they organised
No, the supermarket wouldn't do it because why would they be calling the police then? No, I'd
it.
say
Like,
someone
just got out
started.
of hand.
No, I don't think the supermarket.
It's like when
started.
people. Do you remember people used to make events on Facebook for like water fights Dublin, and it was like there would be like 5,000 people in it, and it'd be like a meet up area, and then the guards would like have to like
Shut
kind
up.
of, like, yeah.
I wasn't cool enough to be
Invited.
invited into that.
What would the Irish equivalent be to that?
What's something really Irish? First thing that came into my head there was Kerrygold butter. Something to do with butter.
Maybe you could go to
You
your
could
local.
throw a block of butter.
What supermarket would we say, like Super Value?
That's right. Or Dunn's.
You could
Irish.
get a loaf of bread
Okay.
and a butter,
Brennan's.
Brennan's bread,
Okay.
and butter it up and give it to somebody you like. And if you want to be extra, put on a rotisserie chicken.
Oh.
That would, if I was single, that would get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Or spud.
something yeah. If you just have the same tea bags in your trolleys. A gentle tap of the tea bags or something.
What if the person just has them and is like, why are you bumping my trolley? And doesn't
You're
realize.
like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. And they're like, and you're like, are you not here for that? And they're like, what?
They have no idea what you're talking about.
Cool, I'll just go for
I
myself.
think it's mad, like
Yeah.
surely. I kind of like the way it's like an in-person thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're getting the vibes.
Yeah, I understand that
smell them.
also, but
Imagine you fell in love with someone and then they smell really bad.
I'd have to tell them. If I loved them anyway, I'd feel so comfortable to tell them.
Yeah. What would you
Definitely.
say you smell.
I said that to Graham. I'm like, if I have smelly breath, like you have to tell me I have smelly breath. And he's like, I will, of course. I'm like,
I love when that actually never smells, but like someone has a little smell in the morning, like a little,
little morning smell, like
not a
everyone has
bad smell, but it's just a morning smell. And I love it. Like I just love smelling them in the morning. Even this morning breath, I love it.
Oh,
he just
God.
smells so cute. Like
it.
he
Cute.
smells like a baby.
Oh.
Not like it. No, babies smell lovely, but like,
Smell of a baby. What?
Lovely
Or
to
the
me.
smell of a puppy.
oh my god, why do they smell so nice?
So
I just wanna-
Charlie's actually had to explain to Graham what cute aggression was. I think I told you,
yeah,
didn't I?
you told me in London.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Someone tell me if I'm losing my mind here. I was telling you what it was
Yeah,
in
you said
London.
you want to squish something.
cute.
I think.
You never see something so cute you want to kick it. Like, or like, am I losing my mind
I
here?
need to know.
Like, see when the day we brought Bobby home. Oh my God.
Never bring your dog around.
Oh my God. The day that we collected him down in Limerick when he ran towards us, I was like when something's, this is the definition of it actually, because I had to Google it. Cute aggression. Yeah, it's a real thing. Or like if you see a bit, do you
I
know,
kind of know, like, I'd want to, like, squish something, like,
yeah, do you want to,
I wouldn't want to kick.
bite a child's arm because it's so cute, like, and chubby. Do you
The
know
fat
ever-
rolls are really cute.
What causes cute aggression? In psychology, the phenomenon is called
Mm.
cute aggression, which may include a desire to squeeze, crush, pinch, or even bite an object of our affection. But cute
Oh.
aggression doesn't appear to be motivated by vicious intent. Instead, scientists think it's a way that we cope with the intense positive emotions.
Wow.
So when something is like so
I do
cute,
just want to squish, like, a baby.
yeah,
smells
see,
like,
like, or right, like something's so cute and you're just like,
yeah.
that's why whenever I talk to Bobby, I had to grind my teeth and I talk to him because he's such a
Because
cute
he's
boy.
so cute. The fella's absolutely huge.
That is like a Shetland pony, and I'm like, he's a
He's a
cute
little boy.
Yeah. So that's a
Cute
cute
aggression. Okay, we'll do a poll and see.
See if people know
Who's
what
had
cute aggression is.
aggression. Yeah, I think I didn't know the term.
That's it.
Cute
Just
aggression.
so overcome with positive emotions. That's a
That's
good
just
thing.
like-
I don't actually want to kick a
Daddy used
dog.
to do this to me.
Yeah, see? So cute. Like,
You must think I'm cute.
see?
Doesn't do anymore.
Something cute. Like, guys, please don't bring the RSPCA or whatever it's called. What's
She's
that
not
one?
kicking
I'm
anyone.
not kicking any dogs.
She wants to. But
They're so
she
cute.
didn't.
Right, hold it in because they're so cute.
Okay, so spud in the trolley for the Irish equivalent.
Yeah, or the
butter.
buttered bread.
Or the butter spud you can do with it.
Oh, that would be a nice one.
Yeah. Any weird or like unconventional ways you've ever met anyone that you've either went on a date with or got with or
No.
kissed?
Life is very typical for me. Don't have any interesting stories. I've either known them. I met one person on Snapchat when I had Snapchat.
Oh,
Yeah, years ago.
that's kind of different.
Yeah, and I literally thought he lived miles away, like you said earlier on. It's mad when you're younger, you think like
I used to think Leafy Valley was a hike.
hike
I'm like
away.
getting my snacks for the car, thinking that it was
Road
that
trip.
literally road trip.
Yeah, it's
Literally
mad.
road
You
trip.
think Dublin is the world when you're young.
Like everything just, and even Smith's toy store looks massive.
Yeah.
Do you ever go in now? I'm literally the height of the
When was
shelf.
the last time you were in that?
Reese, not that for long ago.
It's not as big as you thought it was.
Oh, I'm
So
literally, I
sad.
can touch the top shelf, not even messing.
There's like 4 or 5 aisles, maybe
Yeah.
6, 7. I don't
It
know.
used to be like,
But when you're younger, you're looking at this big thing,
Yeah.
stretching the
Yeah.
whole way.
it's because they're so small. So everything's relative.
That's cute. Yeah, no, I met one fella on Snapchat, and then any other time I've known who they are
Yeah.
and met them out in person first.
Yeah.
A lot of mine I've met. A
In
lot of
person.
mine, the list is endless. Guys. No, but I've known them first.
Yeah.
Like Graham, I've known since I'm like 15.
Oh, yeah.
So I've known him since I'm
You know him half your life.
young. Like, yeah,
Aw,
so that was brilliant.
that's nice.
Yeah,
When
I think it's something nice when you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
he hated me.
Really?
Well, he didn't hate me. We just didn't like. Yeah, we didn't get along when we were younger, and we weren't friends around. Like,
Like you fought?
no, we didn't fight, but he'd never say hello to me, and I was always fuming inside.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, wouldn't give me the time of day. Wouldn't get a look in. Like,
Why? You just was being an arse? Like,
just didn't like me. Yeah, just had no interest in me at the time.
maybe he secretly loved you though. That's so
See,
that's how.
Isn't that something you tell
That's
children?
exactly
Yeah.
like that is literally why
Yeah.
boys act like that.
Like girls come home, they're like, "Mom, he's bullying me. He fancies
He
you."
fancy it's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
So debunked that rumor.
So
there.
he's loved you
Yeah.
since 15. Let's just spin it like that.
What, have you ever met someone in an unconventional way?
Um,
Like, I'm trying to think what is unconventional in a weird place. Like,
Yeah. I've met online. I've met on holiday. But that was online and then holiday.
Oh.
Yeah, all online
Is it?
or in person, mainly in person.
yeah. Do you
I
ever
was
see
trying
love
to think
stories in the
yesterday.
airports.
Oh yeah. I was trying to think yesterday, was there any I've never had anyone like there's never any like extravagant stories, someone coming up being like, hey. Like they're just the regular.
See, maybe it's just that they make it out like that, like in movies and shit, and you think
Yeah. Or like a party, I've met someone at. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not really
typical things that girls our age
that
would
we're
meet someone
going
at.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to guess then I couldn't think of any. Listen
Yeah.
to these though.
Okay.
These were sent in by our listeners. If any of these bring any memories in our mind, we'll let you know. My parents met and my dad picked up my mom hitchhiking. Oh
Aww.
my God, that's really cute.
Aww.
I feel like parents have better stories than we do
Oh,
these days. 'Cause We're
definitely.
very much always online.
Yeah. Met at a house party, and after he pushed me through the McDonald's drive-through in a shopping trolley.
Aww, are you still together?
That's cute.
It's adorable. I was selling raffle tickets in a pub for charity and he kept buying tickets so he could talk to me. He paid a lot to charity that night. Oh my God, that is adorable.
He's doing a good deed, and he did it because he wanted to talk to you.
See, men are like, when they want to be
If they want
thoughtful,
to, they will.
can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He puked on my shoes drunk, and I took care of him, and we're together 7 years now. Fair play to you, girl. 'Cause me and other people's puke.
Yeah. I don't actually mind puke that much. Not into it, like, but I wouldn't. You getting sick?
Mm-mm.
You know, some people are like
Not into
puke.
it, yeah. Charlene's fetish. You.
No, that was too far.
Mm-mm.
Me and my big sister came up from Limerick to see Westlife in 22. We'd had a few drinks and couldn't figure out how to get back to our hotel, so we asked the security guard working there. My sister asked him if he was single and gave him my number, telling him to meet us after he finished work. He came out and took us to McDonald's and paid for my meal. I got a chance to move to Dublin a few months later and we've been together ever since.
Oh, I
Oh my
love
God. That is that's just like, proper like your sister put you together,
Oh,
and it was meant to
very
be.
cute.
I always think it's like it's mad if even little things in my life of how I met people, like if one thing didn't have happened,
How your life would be. It's
Different.
mad, isn't it?
like if I had, because I don't always check my notifications on Instagram. I just don't, like I check my messages and all, but notifications now. But that day, for some reason, I checked and Dan would follow me. But I'm like, if I hadn't seen that,
Yeah,
I
would
probably
you?
wouldn't have noticed.
It's
Unless
mad,
he was-
isn't it?
And then I don't think he was going to text me because he's too shy.
But like
So he says.
it's all set up. Like
Yeah.
it's all
Planned. for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
coaching at Cool Camps. We're engaged now after 6 years.
Oh, that's nice because it's like a mutual.
What's Cool Camps? I don't think I ever went to that.
I think it's Gaelic and hurling.
Oh.
Similar interest though. That's so nice. I asked a staff member in Brown Thomas to hold a jumper for me for a few days, and I've been with him 4.5 years now.
Like
Is
something
he
so
still holding
small.
the jumper?
Something so small as that, just that you do anyway,
Oh,
like in a shop, and not think that that'd be the outcome.
I think you really have to be open to, like, because we might think,
Letting that in.
yeah, because now that just wouldn't happen just because we're not open. But I feel like if you're like in a single era, stuff like that is more likely to happen.
Yeah. Think
Oh.
if fellas can feel it off you, like.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Million percent.
I was sworn off, guys, and the driver from the takeaway I worked in offered me a lift home because it was lashing. We've been together for 3 years. I wasn't even rostered that night, but swapped with one of the girls.
Oh my god! Drive from the takeaway. Oh, she worked in.
Aww.
Oh my god, I love that. These make me realize that I don't have any cute stories like this.
No.
Mine's like school.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah,
When you started making up some extravagant stories, and I just a bit of spice.
and a
to
bit
that.
of spite. I do. I feel like there's definitely like one.
I don't have any.
Yeah, they're all shy. During lockdown, my local pub had a van that would come pour you a pint of Guinness from the door. What? That's mad.
That's brilliant.
Great service. We ordered, and a while later, I got a call. The driver couldn't find the house. He reversed up a one-way street to get to us and parked up pulling pints. A few days later, he texted me, and we're engaged and bought a house in June. Oh my god!
Like little things like that. Like you never know where you're going to meet someone.
So because he had her number, so he texted her.
Isn't that mad? You never know where you're
No.
going to meet someone at all.
No. This is just proof, guys, that there's opportunity everywhere. I think it's important as well. Like if you are single and looking, be open to like everyone.
Yeah.
I think your energy towards even people like if you're straight, like
Day to
towards a
day,
girl or like
yeah.
anyone in like say if you're speaking to someone in a shop, like if you're just being kind or like just being yourself, whatever. Like if someone else was like, oh, she's really nice, they might come talk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, you just being instead of like if you're like grumpy that day or whatever, like just make an effort to like have a nice energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does show. like.
Yeah, it does.
The last one we have then is 4 years ago. I was walking back to my hotel in Belfast, and a boy came up and asked if I wanted to get on his back as I was just walking in my socks because my feet hurt. He carried me like a baby for 40 minutes, but I never got his socials because I was drunk. Then I was at Punchestown in June, and the same thing happened, and it was him again somehow.
The same thing.
Wow,
That was meant to happen.
That's weird. Like that's
And
a
they're
mad
together now.
winky dink. I hope they're together now.
It must
That's
be 4
adorable.
years ago. And a
Carried
boy.
you for 40 minutes.
Oh my god. Has that ever happened to you where you've met someone and then you never got their socials?
Don't think so.
No, not me either. I feel like these days as well, it's so easy to be a detective. You can just be like,
Oh,
Find
FBI.
you can always, okay guys, if you ever find yourself in a situation, you go into, can you go into the location of somewhere? Yeah, you can check people's
Yeah.
stories. That's one way. You can look at the followers of the page. If you
Mhm.
really want to. I do feel like years ago I definitely did deep diving when it was like harder to find people.
Okay.
So you could do that, or you can go to the tag pictures.
Of the place where
Place.
you were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the next day there might be some pics of me man.
They've debunked it all.
They're all really, really cute.
They're adorable.
Yeah, the hitchhiking and all.
And like a lot of these are from like this day and age. We were like, oh, only old people have
Yeah,
cute
yeah,
stories.
yeah. You
No,
actually
but this
still have cute
is-
stories.
This is cute. So it can happen.
Yeah, don't rule anyone out.
Mm.
Even when you're like saying I'm ruling out boys, blah blah blah. Like that might be when you're gonna meet someone.
Could be the time.
Yeah, could be it. Seeks and Assaults is where we get to give you help and advice about any dilemmas or problems you have in your life. Kind of conversations you have with the gals in the bathroom of a nightclub that tell you things that you need to hear, share their secrets and advice, and just give you the real truth
Mm-hmm.
of the matter. These all come into our email address, by the way. You can send us in dilemmas about like girl stuff, boy stuff, dating, relationships, friends, family, outfits, literally anything you want. It's holdmydrink@goloudnow.com to send them in, and this is our first dilemma. So, hi girls, I'm in my late 20s and the last year and a half I've been struggling with this and it's getting out of hand now. I've been with my boyfriend for 6 years and I'm expecting a ring soon, but my best friend makes me feel bad for spending so much time with him. She moved home from abroad a year and a half ago and has tried to cause problems in my life since she's back. She's one of my oldest friends, so I was keen to hold on to the friendship when she first moved home, and she doesn't have many friends left here. Before my friend moved away, we did almost everything together. Went out every weekend together, but after she left, we drifted apart. I'm now at a point where I'm making plans for the future, marriage, family and all that. Since my friend moved home, she's been trying to recreate our younger years, like wanting to go out every weekend, spend lots of time together and keep suggesting we go on holiday. She doesn't seem to understand that I'm out of that stage in my life and doesn't seem to listen to me and ignore my boyfriend when he tries to chime in. She hasn't really made an effort at all to get to know him either. She's single and acts like it too, but I can't help but feel we're in different stages now and maybe the friendship has run its course. She doesn't seem to understand that I've grown and changed since she's been away. Do you think the friendship has run its course? And if so, do you have any advice for ending it? I'm not young, free and single anymore, so I don't want to act like I am. Thanks a mil, girls. I think friends are so important. Like, I think that friends and boyfriends should be 50-50 that you're saying, personally. Yeah, 100%. Your friends are always going to be there. The friends are the ones that you've cried on their shoulders every time a stupid man over the years leaves your life. Every time shit hits the fan, men come and go, but like friends are always there. So I feel like keep that in mind with this. It's not, obviously there has to be a balance. Like she can't go out every weekend and can't spend every weekend with a friend. Like that's not fair.
Yeah.
Then on the boyfriend either. Like there has to be a balance of both. But I think her saying, just keep suggesting me go on holiday. I'm like, they could.
Can you go?
Yeah, I feel like that shouldn't be like a bad thing. But again, I understand like you don't want to keep. It's not like younger years where you have so much time to see your friends through the weekends, like drinking all the time. Like that's fine that you have that boundary that you don't want to do that anymore. Like that's you and your time. But I think things like a holiday or like going out with her every so often, like I think that's
Like,
still nice to do.
Maybe plan like one big thing to look forward to instead of thinking you can go out every weekend like you did when you were younger. Plan, and I don't even mean a big thing like a night away or like I don't like.
Or
be anything.
But you could go on a trip, like even if it's like a weekend trip, like that's not. I'm not saying take out your days if you want to spend that with your boyfriend, as in like holidays, whatever. But like you can literally go to London for the weekend or like
somewhere.
Just, I think making. I don't know if it's the answer that you wanted. Like I don't think you should unfriend her because I think you just need to meet in the middle. I think you're maybe too stuck in like just being with your boyfriend, but she's the opposite where she thinks you're still single and you've so much time just for her.
Maybe both of them need to.
I think there's a meet in the middle point
for both of them.
Yes, 100%.
Each side needs to realise that life isn't how it used to be,
but
it doesn't need to be
your whole life. I don't think your whole life
drastic.
Yeah, I don't think your whole life should completely change. Like where you just see your boyfriend and like don't do anything else with your life, because that's like you should still have friends and as you grow old.
Like obviously when you're having kids, have a house, all that, you're going to see your partner more.
Yeah, and your kids less. So
but it's not a case of cutting everyone else out and just being like, hey, this is me now for the next 50 years.
Yeah. Especially now that you're childless, like this is the time you can really see friends more. Like
true.
There's going to be, in a couple of years when you have kids with him, you'll be spending a lot more time with him. So it's like, I think 50-50 is important. I think definitely don't break up the friendship, but definitely wouldn't do that. I don't think it's ran its course, but I do think you're at two different stages of life, but that doesn't mean they can't both coexist and can't come to like a conclusion. Or like if she's trying to do something every weekend, like look, I'm actually not free this weekend, but do you want to do something next weekend instead? Or like let's go away to London or something, like plan something with her. If she's trying to do a 2-week-long holiday, tell her, look, I can do a week. Or like there needs to be kind of the meet in the middle, and like I think explain that to her as well, being like, look, I get that you've all this free time, but like I also need to split it between my boyfriend as well. I can't be with you all the time, but I think there definitely needs to be a meet in the middle point for both of you, because I think right now it's not working for either of them.
Yeah.
So I think, but I also think you spend time with your friends and go on holidays and stuff doesn't mean you're acting young, free and single. Like you can be young, free and in a relationship like that. I just think about how much time you spend with your friends whenever you break up with a boy. You're with them morning, noon and night. Like you literally don't leave their sides, especially in that. And then to then just go straight to being with him
all the time.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a balance, and it's really important that you maintain all your friendships, parents, family, friends, love. And then I think all your relationships become healthier when they're all balanced.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, I've been in relationships before where I like relied on this one person, and when they leave, it's like,
what the fuck?
My whole world is over, because that was your whole world. Like he was your world for a while, and then he gone. Then you cry to friend. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Phone a friend.
Yes.
Is where we get to give Dilemma advice from the listeners that write them in.
I love this.
Same, because the advice is so good.
Yeah.
So we put a dilemma up on our Instagram stories and we asked our followers to offer their advice. So this is the dilemma. My partner of 11 years was sent to prison for 18 months. We have 2 children together. He is my first love and I know he loves me, but he has done some bad stuff in the past with drugs and he's cheated, but I forgave and put it behind us. Now he's gone to prison. I don't know whether to stand by him because I love him or use this as a chance to finally get away from the toxicity he's put me through for years. I don't think he will ever change. I want more for our kids. I just don't know if he can do that. And I don't want to look bad by just leaving him in prison. And here is what the listeners had to say. I think you've answered your own question if he won't change.
You can't stay with someone to save face. Put you and your kids first.
Run. What you accept will be what your kids will grow up to accept.
Leave while you can. The opinions of others won't make your life better.
Girl, this is the universe giving you the key to go. Aww.
Oh.
That's kind of nice.
But also, yeah.
Shy at the same time. Like sad for her. Break the cycle. Your children will thank you in years to come.
Someone said it's so tough, but more important to think of your kids and what kind of role model you want for them.
See, it's tough because the kids, he's still going to be the kid's dad and they're going to have to visit him anyway. But I suppose he wouldn't be as much in their life then afterwards. You know, he won't ever be the person you need him to be. Use this chance to heal.
I feel like this is one that we've gotten that's very on one side.
Yeah.
Usually they're like one after, like they're him and Han and a bit of both. But these seem very stuck.
One-sided, yeah, in a good way.
Yeah. Leave. He clearly wasn't loyal and isn't good enough for you or your kids.
Get away. I've been here and waited. He lasted 2 years and ended back inside. Wasted 8 years of my life.
So that's what I'd hate. Like,
because they're on thinner ice then, aren't they? Like when they're.
If you did like wait for them and whatever, and if something does happen again, then do you just literally say, "I've wasted your time"?
Yeah.
That scares me to think of time wasted. Prison aside, leave because he won't change, and your kids will witness that as they grow up.
If it's not the life you want for your kids, then you shouldn't even think about it.
Prioritizing a healthy life for you and your kids will never look bad.
People will understand why you need to leave if they have any sense. If not, they're not worth it.
Someone said, I would give him around 5 months to see if it changes him, as sometimes it opens up their eyes. If not, this is your chance to run. Yeah, I wonder if this is his first time in prison, like, will he actually be like, oh, Jesus.
Get like a smack of reality.
Yeah.
You can support him without being in a relationship, move on and heal. That's so true. Especially someone you've been with for that long, you can still be
and have
from
kids
a distance.
with. You have to do what's best for you and the kids involved. I hope she's doing all right. It's not a nice situation to be in. I'm sending hugs. That's so lovely. Listener to listener. Like, that's so lovely.
As much as you love him, you need to break the cycle for yourself and your kids. Someone else said that as well. Yeah, I think it's easier for anyone us to say here, sitting on the couch and everyone, but maybe it is the universe giving you that key of like, this is your time to go. If there wasn't all the shit in the past, I'd like definitely stay in support.
Yeah, if it was a once off, like
would you wait
for someone in prison?
Depends what they did. First of all.
Yeah.
And then how long we were together and how long they were going in for.
Okay.
But mainly what they did.
Yeah.
That would definitely be a deal breaker.
If it
a lot of things.
Yeah.
Most things.
Yeah.
Anything that would be very long to stay in for, I probably wouldn't stay. Because it would probably be a really bad thing. But again, we're not in this situation. It's so hard. But I think this is your sign to go. So much it has happened in the past for me, and you're going to have them same worries and issues, but now you can't even see them.
Yeah, so it's not there.
Yeah, and it's very mentally tough on the person who's
waiting.
Outside. Yeah. See them certain times, contact them at certain times, like really tough. I think he's put you through enough. So let us know how you get on and what your decision is. You can send your dilemmas to holdmydrink@GoLoud.com. If you want to be featured for Phone a Friend for that segment, then just put that in the subject line of the email. You can get lovely advice from our lovely listeners. Peak or bleak of the week, we pick one high, which is our peak, and one low, which is our bleak that's happened within the last week. It's only right that the negative comes first. So what is your bleak of this week?
So shit, I feel.
Hangover?
Yeah. I just feel drained.
Yeah.
In every aspect.
Yeah.
Haven't been well either. Had a sty, then I had a cold sore.
True, actually.
I've been run down. So.
You need a spa.
Yeah. I need to just fuck off to face the earth for a little while. Do you ever just feel like that? Yeah. Just run away.
Just for. But I want everyone else not to do anything while I'm gone.
Yeah. Oh, Charleen always says that. Like, she'd love the world just to pause, but everyone else.
But everyone's like this. I always imagine it like everyone's like a statue.
Frozen.
And I'm just like, now I can relax.
No, I really want to go to I keep thinking of the woods. I want to go and live in the woods for a little while.
Cabin in the woods?
Not even a cabin. I don't know what I'm picturing, but I just
treehouse.
just want to be in nature.
Yeah. Retreat, like.
Yeah.
I would love a retreat.
Retreat actually might not be a bad idea. Keep your phone away and all.
I wonder if there's any in Dublin, Ireland, I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I know people who've gone on them. They take your phones and your vapes. Be fuming. Have them hidden everywhere.
You literally have to hide them off your bum.
Oh, I'd do it.
No, they probably wouldn't.
If I need
they
to.
wouldn't search you going in.
You never metal detector. Who
Oh
knows?
my God, yeah.
But yeah, that's my bleak. What's yours?
My week is my period was just so bad that I was also feeling shite.
Aw.
Just felt very,
Run down.
yeah. Got real numb on Thursday. I was like, what the hell, don't feel nothing. And then I got my period the next day. I was like, right, that makes sense.
Oh.
But I was so glad I got it like right. I usually get it in the nighttime all the time. Wake up with it. But I went to Pilates that morning and straight away when I got home I got it. I was like, imagine I got it when I was here.
In Pilates.
I would have like, and also everyone was like, why is she leaving? I would just ran out.
Sorry,
You have to spray the machine before you leave.
Oh.
I would like,
Can't.
like, yeah. No. Anyway, that was fine that I didn't get it. Peak of the week is I have my Linnet event tomorrow.
You
Woohoo. Wearing my It Girl hoops as we speak.
love them.
That'll be fun. Haven't got an outfit though, so that'll be fun as well. Try to find one.
That's fun though. During the day, trying to find something, scrambling together.
Is it one?
It always works out. You know it does.
I know.
Always. Did that one come
I
yet,
ordered
actually?
something.
That you ordered for the Stellar Awards?
No,
That one?
keep every day I get notifications saying it's coming tomorrow, and then it gets changed.
What?
Yeah.
Does Customs have it maybe or something?
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna get onto them. Let me see where this order is now.
Oh, where's this order that you were getting destroyed actually?
Oh, it's coming.
Is
Well, it's getting back delivered to my sister.
Okay.
So, to be honest,
By 3 p.m. on Sunday.
I
they
have
were
to go over.
destroying
I
her
literally have to
outfit.
go over to get it.
That's a joke.
Okay, that's not coming. It's still in California, USA.
Woo!
That's lovely. Love that.
What a ride.
That's fine. That's a bleak, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Peak. What's your peak?
I'm going away with the girls on Friday.
Oh yes.
Our first, well, I say it's a sun holiday. It's not a sun holiday. The weather is shit
Cloud holiday,
for the
basically.
2 days that
Yeah.
we're going to be there. But I don't know.
Nice.
The only time we've all ever been in an airport together was when we went to Poland a few years ago.
Oh my god.
And like Liverpool. We're almost together for Liverpool. I don't know. I just can't wait to be in the airport with the girls.
I know, yeah.
With my coffee. And that's it. Because I'm not having a drink in the airport.
I have faith,
Believe it when you see it.
but I also know Nicole's very arm twister.
No, I'm not letting her do it to me. No, I
By
can't.
Friday, it'll be grand.
No, I won't.
It's like you forget how you felt the weekend. Like I do all the
Because
time.
then I don't get home till really late Monday.
Okay.
Meaning I'm going to feel shit all next week as well.
But just drink the Friday night.
Nope. Okay, not doing it.
Right.
I'll keep you updated.
Act. Yeah, do.
Okay.
Do. Guys, thanks so much for listening. You can go back to listen to a bonus episode from Monday, Home I Drink Extra Juice. This episode that you're listening to right now will be out tomorrow on video at 12 p.m. So you can watch us on YouTube too. Make sure to like, rate, and subscribe to the podcast. And we shall see you next time. Love you. Bye.
Subscribe to this podcast for free on the GoLoud app.
This is a paid advertisement from BetterHelp Therapy Online.
It's back to school season, and while I am more than happy not to be spending my days studying, I do miss learning new things and feeling like you're growing so much.
Yeah, I feel like as adults, we just never make the time to learn something new. Like, what was the last thing that you learned?
Oh, probably have to drive. Is that really bad?
Yeah, and think of how many years ago that would have been.
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you anything else new I've learned, but I do want to reconnect with the sense of curiosity that I did have as a child.
That's where therapy can help. You know how much I am an advocate for
Yes.
therapy. It offers you a chance to have your back to school era, no matter what age you are. If you want to grow, learn new things, even about yourself, if you're thinking of starting therapy, definitely give BetterHelp a try.
Because it's entirely online, it's completely convenient, flexible, and it's suited to your schedule, which was definitely unlike school.
Yes. And all you have to do is to fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a therapist. And if you want, you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
With over 5,000 therapists available, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a wide variety of expertise.
Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/HMD today to get 10% off your first month.
That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/HMD.